Welcome back to MMAOddsBreaker. Today we got Derrick Krantz getting ready to fight Brock Larson, coming up here on Legacy Fighting Championships. Big fight for you. Big name guy. He's been around for a long time. He's got with your 16-8 record, he's 41-9. Man's got 50 fights. That's a lot of experience.
Yes.
So obviously the experience level goes to him. You just have to give it to him. 8 KOs, 27 submissions, 5 decisions, and then 1 no contest. Does that, looking at a guy's record like that, you're 16-8. I mean, you've had a lot of fights too. Does that, looking at that guy's record like that, does it give any pause, when you get ready for a fight?
No, none.
You just kind of, it's the normal. This is, you fought other guys that have over 50 fights or have 50 fights?
Well, I fought George Patino. He was up there in fights. I fought Rich Clemente. He was up there in fights. So
yeah.
So I mean, I don't think it's too much of a difference for me when it comes to opponents having that experience. I've gotten close to 50 fights in all, including amateur, and so I'm pretty experienced as well. I've been in the fight game since 2006. So I almost got 10 years on me, and I'm only 27, so I'm still progressing.
Yeah. You're still really young. Patino right now is 38-12. To go back to him, so yeah, as of right now, and you fought Patino back in 2013, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you have fought guys. I take it back. Most guys haven't fought guys that amount of experience. You've actually fought. This will be your third guy that you fought with this kind of experience. It is difficult to kind of deal with guys like that. They have that much kind of experience to kind of know how to play the ring. But like you said, you're almost at the same amount with yours because you've had so much amateur experience. Do you feel like the guys coming in now don't have as much amateur experience like you did? You had a very lengthy amateur career. Well, a lot of these guys coming in now have like 4 or 5, sometimes 10 fights, and that's about all they're getting before they jump in. Do you feel like the guys now aren't getting as much amateur and should be taking a little bit more time?
Yeah, I think they should take a little more time on their amateur career. I mean, once you're pro, man. I mean, you ain't taking it back. So, I really tried to focus on getting as much experience and what I could get out of the area I had to work with. And here I am today. Now I'm traveling to Dallas and other states to train. So I've kind of picked up to help myself, but I guess try to compete at that next level.
So what's it going to take for you to get to the next level? I mean, Legacy obviously is a great place to be because, UFC comes calling. They're going to go ahead and let you out of your contract and let you make that step up. They've done it. That was one of the things that Mick has always been very adamant about is, the big league comes calling, got to let you go. So you're in a great position that they do come calling. But what's it going to take for you to make Joe Silver or Sean Shelby take a look at you and go, look, we need Derrick to come over here to the UFC now?
I want to say, just a really good performance, a dominant win. I plan on going in there and frustrating him and beating him at every part of his game. And I think doing that against a veteran and somebody of his caliber should put me more on their radar, I believe. I mean, who knows? I might, beat Brock, defend the title a couple times, and maybe they'll call me then. But right now, it's just me and Brock. That's what I'm focused on.
When you're looking at it, he's had quite a few submissions, like I said earlier, and then your 6 KOs, 10 submissions, and 0 decisions. Like your fights just do not, when you win, you just do not get the decision. You're always trying to look for the finish of the fight. You're always trying to find a way to beat it.
Always.
You have lost in your 8 losses. You have lost 2 by decisions, but you're always trying to look for a finish, and that's one of the things that makes people want to watch you fight because you are that exciting guy where there's going to be a finish at some point. And to have 16 wins and all be by submission or KO or TKO is pretty significant. With a guy like Brock, who's got a tremendous amount of submissions, the guess is that this is going to be a very grappling-oriented matchup. It's going to be a lot of work on the ground, top and bottom, a lot of grappling, even in the stand-up games, there'll be a lot of tie-ups, a lot of shoulder bumping, a lot of dirty boxing. How is it to train for somebody like that is going to be in that close proximity where really this fight could take place inside of a phone booth?
I've been training with a lot of wrestlers, some Oklahoma wrestlers out in Dallas, and I've also been training with some really highly ranked Brazilian black belts. So my ground I should be in the clear. I've been doing really well. I've been doing really well. I'm not going to put anybody down. I've been doing really well, and I'm feeling very confident.
Who you been wrestling with out of Oklahoma?
What's his name? Greg. I honestly couldn't tell you his last name.
No, he's
big old 205er, just a monster.
Big kid. Okay.
Yeah.
Which gets me to my next question then. What's your weight like? I mean, because you are, at 5'10", making 170. That's it's not too tall for the weight class, but you're kind of stout. And there has been some questions before, rumors, maybe not even made it to Euro, that you could probably make 55 if you put yourself on a tougher diet and got yourself down there. So what are you walking around at right now?
Right now I'm at 190.
Okay, which is typical for a 70-pounder. That's about the weight that you walk around at.
2 weeks from a fight, I'm waking up at 88. Working out, eating 190, 192. I can still make 155. It's just it's too taxing on my body. It's I can't perform. I'm cutting 45 pounds. It's just too much.
If the UFC came calling or Mick said, look, we need you down at 55, and here's double the pay for you to go down to 55, would you be able to do it? Is it still one of those things like, look, it doesn't matter how much they pay me, I just can't make 55 anymore and be functional? I mean, you can make the weight and be able to compete at the weight are two different things.
Yes, exactly, and I'd have to tell them no. I mean, it takes me 12 solid weeks of dieting and training to get to 55. I mean, it is it's a science for me to get down there, and I'm still depleted when it comes to fight night. So I decided to move up to 170 again, and man, my energy levels through the roof. It's a completely different scenario for me. So I feel very comfortable at 170, very powerful, very strong, and my win's there. And that's what's important to me.
Yeah, and and it looked good against Kyle Bradley and Daniel Roberts your last two fights. I mean, you had two great submissions in the first round. You got out of there under 4 minutes, I think, in the Bradley fight, and right around 3.5 minutes, right, in the Roberts fight, a little bit less. So you've been doing really well in there. Do you have to do a different kind? I know, like, it's long endurance to get your weight down to 55. You can do a lot more sprint work at 170, but is there a special trick that you do at 170 to make sure that you keep your wind up and keep the strength up? Because there's a big strength difference too between 55 and 70.
Yes. I'm naturally strong. People tell me that all the time. I don't really worry about trying to get stronger or putting on muscle. My main focus is cardio. So I'm running sprints every week, and I'm also doing circuit training, and then rounds and rounds of sparring and grappling, and just make sure my wins are. I got to fight for 25 minutes. That's a long time. I'm sorry, that is a long time. So I make sure, my main priority is cardio.
That makes sense, Derrick. Thanks so much for coming on here, brother. It's really good to finally talk to you. That's Derrick Krantz getting ready to fight Brock Larson coming up here on Legacy Fighting Championships. Derrick, thanks so much, man. Have a great fight, and we'll talk to you later on.
All right, man. Thank you.